YouTube, what's good? Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today I'm going to be breaking down the top 5 submachine guns that you guys need to be using right now in Warzone Season 4. As we know, with the release of Season 4, we saw some massive buffs to the SMG category. This update ended up making a lot of these guns very viable that we never thought would have been good in Warzone. So with that said, there's definitely going to be some new SMGs on this top tier list that you may not have thought to see. With these top submachine guns, I'm not ranking them in any specific order. They're all unique and good in their own ways, so keep that in mind when we're going through them. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's video or find it useful, definitely let me know by dropping a like and comment down below. It is always greatly appreciated and it helps out the channel a lot. And of course, guys, if you are new to my channel and are part of this 95% of people who watch my videos and aren't subscribed, I post a lot of Warzone best class setups, Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, gameplays, and more, so definitely feel free to subscribe to never miss out on a video. So with all that being said, guys, let's hop right into this top 5. So starting us off in our number 5 spot, we have the LC10. The LC10 is an all-around SMG that can get the job done from long, medium, and close-range gunfights with ease. The reason this build is so all-around is because this thing has no recoil to it whatsoever. And another reason this thing stands out is because it has a very quick TTK. The time to kill on this thing can compete with nearly any other SMG up close and medium range. Something else that makes the LC10 what it is the fact that it can have a 55-round mag, and it's a very mobile gun, so you're able to get around the map very quickly with it. So here's the class setup you guys are going to want to rock with. We have the sound suppressor, the 11.9 reinforced heavy, the target designator, the combat stock, and then finally that 55-round mag. You guys are definitely going to want to give this one a go because it is absolutely frying in Season 4 right now. So moving right along to our number 4 spot, we have the Cold War MP5. As many of you know, since the end of Season 3 and the beginning of Season 4, this Cold War MP5 has become very competitive. You definitely see a lot of players running this nowadays, and that is because it has a very quick time to kill and barely any recoil to it. Something else that I really enjoy about using this MP5 are the iron sights. There's a few different blueprints with these iron sights, so I definitely recommend you give them a go if you have one of those blueprints. This MP5 is definitely one of the best weapons you can be using for close range gunfights right now, so I definitely recommend that you give this one a go if you haven't already. So here's the class setup that we're rocking with. We're using the Agency Suppressor, the Tiger Team Spotlight, the Raider Stock, the 50-round mag, and then finally the Serpent Grip. Definitely don't sleep on this one, guys. This one is worth using. So moving right along to our number 3 spot, we have the Bullfrog. This build is extremely mobile and is a very easy to use gun. There is very little recoil with this loadout, and the minimal recoil that it does have is very easy to control overall. Something else that really stands out with this Bullfrog for an SMG is the fact that it can have an 85-round mag. This is something that's very useful, especially when you're playing trios or quads. And as long as you're hitting all your bullets with it, it's going to melt your opponents very quickly because of the time to kill with this thing, especially if you're up close. So overall, the Bullfrog is definitely a very viable SMG to use. So here's the class setup you guys are going to want to rock with. For the muzzle, we have the GRU suppressor. For the barrel, we have the 6.7 VDV reinforced. For the laser, we have the target designator. For the stock, we have the skeletal stock. And then finally for the ammo, I'm running the 65-round mag, but definitely feel free to throw that 85 one on if you feel you need it. So moving right along to our number 2 spot, we have the Milano 821. This Milano is a gun that we never would have expected to see in a top tier list like this, but with the Season 4 weapon tuning, this thing definitely received some buffs that made it a very viable option to use. This thing now has no recoil whatsoever in Season 4, and the TTK is fantastic from close, medium, and long range. Coming into Season 4, no one would have expected the Milano to be a great gun, but now that I've had the opportunity to play with it a lot, I can definitely say that this is one of the best SMGs you can be using in Warzone right now. Because this thing has no recoil to it, it's a very easy to use gun, so I definitely recommend that you guys give this one a go and level it up if you haven't already. So here's the class setup. The Agency Suppressor, the 9.5 rifle, the Ember sighting point, the Bruiser grip for that better mobility, and then finally the 55-round mag. The larger mags always end up helping out, especially with submachine guns. So moving right along to our number 1 spot, we have the MAC-10. We've seen the MAC receive nerfs in the past, but this thing is still absolutely insane and gets the job done from up close with ease. The fire rate on this MAC is one of the quickest in the game and is why it is so dominant up close. And the recoil pattern is easy to control, so it can definitely get the job done from medium range gunfights as well. The MAC has been a very viable option for the past few seasons, and nothing has really changed in Season 4. This thing definitely still holds its ground, and it's definitely worth giving a go again in Season 4 if you haven't already. So here's the attachments you guys are going to want to rock on this MAC. For the muzzle, we have the Agency Suppressor. For the barrel, we have the 5.9 Task Force. For the stock, we have the SAS Combat Stock. For the ammo, we have the 53-round mag, and then finally for the rear grip, we have the Drop Shot Wrap. And of course, guys, if you do have a MAC blueprint that has the thinner iron sights, I definitely recommend recommend using that because it will help you out a lot. So there you guys have it. These are the top 5 submachine guns to be using in Warzone Season 4 right now, in my opinion. As I mentioned before, with the Season 4 weapon tuning, we definitely saw some brand new SMGs that we never would have thought we have seen. So let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. I definitely recommend that you give all these a go because you will not regret it whatsoever. They all play well on Verdansk and Rebirth, so whatever you prefer to play, they work well on. But with all that being said, guys, if you did go on to enjoy today's video, definitely let me know by dropping a like and comment down below. It is always greatly appreciated and it helps out the channel a lot. And of course, guys, if you are new around here, I post a lot of Warzone best class setups, tips and tricks, Call of Duty news, gameplays, and more. So if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely feel free to subscribe to never miss out on one of my videos. With all that, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.